Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all doing super well today. So I thought that I would show you guys how I curl my hair. I uploaded a video about 2 days ago onto my story, and I had a ton of questions asking me how I had curled my hair, and I actually just use a straightener. Literally 9 times out of 10 I go for my GHD. So I've just got this one. I swear I've had this one for years, honestly years. This is the periwinkle color. I do love this color. I don't think that you can get it anymore, but it is a super easy way to curl your hair. I'm going to show you guys 2 different techniques. They're very similar to each other, but one is going to give you more of that kind of a ringlet effect, and the other one is going to give you more of kind of like a wavy, more of like a beachy wave. So I'll show you guys both of those. Let's just get straight on into it. If you guys are new here, hello, welcome for watching. I am Sab. Subscribe to join the Sab fam if you want to be part of our family, and if you do like this video and want to see more kind of content like this, then hit the like button. So let's just turn this on. I need to see if I can get my mirror going in a way that allows me to see. No. Oh, sketchy. Nearly. Perfect. So if I look up behind me, it's because I've just got a mirror there. She ready already. So how I like to do my hair is in sections. So I part my hair and put the top bit up so I can just make sure that I get all of the pieces equally. And you want to ideally have like straight-ish hair before you do this. So my hair is naturally pretty curly, but the curls aren't like the ones that we're doing now. It's more like beach, massive poofy waves. So you want to just like roughly run a hair straightener over your hair, which is what I've done. I'm nothing like perfectly straight or anything like that. While my hair is so super long right now, it's like down. It's not even in frame. So the technique is actually so super easy. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a piece of hair that you want to straighten, and I tend to just kind of run the straightener over it again, just to make sure that that root is not like fluffy or kinked. And then I go in with the straightener the opposite way to which I would usually straighten my hair. So if I straighten my hair like this, I'm going in with this so I can flip it to be facing this way. So this is the flick with your wrist technique. So really what you want to do is come from underneath the hair, and then I don't want to start the ringlet like right at the top of my head. If I start the ring slightly further down, it just looks that little bit more natural. So hello. So we're gonna go in, go a little bit down, flip the hair over the barrel, and then slowly glide down. Now you can see I'm facing the hair straightener downwards. It's nearly straight down, and this is how we get more of the, it looks a little bit crazy now, but if you guys are anything like me, like your hair drops, it's more of like a straight down like wavy vibe, especially if you like brush through it afterwards. Like it becomes more chilled. But then if you want to have like, sorry, I'm not particularly good at explaining, but if you want the piece to be more of like a ringlet, you don't, instead of turning your straightener to face this way down, you actually keep the straightener like this, and it creates that like more of a bouncy wave. Watch me do this now, and then it's like not gonna do that, and I'm gonna be like, anyway, next. So again, just coming from underneath, I'm gonna turn the straightener this way around. So almost as if, this is not a very good example, but you know when you joke and you're like, rum, rum, as if you're gonna ride a bicycle? You wanna start as if you're in the front, and then rum, to turn the curl. Oh my god, I never expected myself to explain it like that. So with this one, I am not gonna turn, I'm keeping my straightener at this angle instead of facing it downwards, and this should, we hope, give me slightly more of that ringlet effect. So if you guys can see here, these pieces of hair look different to each other. This one is like a ring downwards. This guy is like a bouncy curl. They're a slightly different style to each other. This is kind of more these kind of bouncy curls are more if I'm like feeling a little bit like preppy, I'll go for something like this. And I do feel like these keep better. I'll do like really tight rings like this if I'm going on like a big night out, and then I'll spray it like as I go. I'm not gonna spray my hair now because I'm not going anywhere, just at home. I do have like a little quiz evening tonight, so I thought it would be nice to have, there's a theme of like dressing up. I think the theme was like game night, like show night. It's supposed to be pretty dressed up. But yeah, usually these are the ones that I do, and literally that's as easy as it is. The most important thing that I find is when you get to the top of the head, you don't want to be starting your ringlet like up here, because then it's gonna do that like so freaking curly like kind of grease vibes when the curls like start at the top. You want it to almost be like straight-ish on the top of your head and then go into the curls. I feel like that just personally looks the best. It looks the most natural for me, so I'm just going to continue doing that. When it comes to doing the opposite side, so I find this is me doing the left hand side of my head, doing the right hand side is harder. I'm going to demonstrate what I used to do. So I used to do it in the same, using the right hand, which I would use here. So I would come, instead from going here, I would come from underneath and then flick it. But it's so, you can still get the curl, but it's so annoying to try and flick that little piece of hair that often you end up with a kink in the top. It's actually done it, which is really good. So you guys can see here that it's kinked because I spent too long in one place. So what you want to do, and this honestly just takes practice, is you want to use your other hand, because then you naturally are going with the flow of the hair. So again, going from underneath like that bicycle movement, flipping it, la 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 la. Ooh, I can see the steam. Boom. Wow, that's not a very good curl, is it? But like honestly, if some are like more chilled than others, it doesn't really matter. You can always go back in afterwards. But that is basically all that I do. I find that it's most important to, not the most important thing, but I do find that it's important to try and do the front pieces really well, because if those look shit, I feel like the rest of your hair looks shit too. But if you can get those, you know, it looks a lot better already. If you can get those ones right, then it looks like a natural blowout. So I will just demonstrate. Doesn't look very cool. If you do, oh, this is probably gonna stuff my hair up, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If you do this, oh my god, I would never bloody well do this, but this is gonna be great. Oh, that actually doesn't look all that bad. You know what, mates? That's actually worked kind of fine. But often if you start too high up, you'll end up with like a ring. Okay, I'm gonna try and make the ring. Damn it, I look insane. I look like I'm from the period era. Ow, fuck, I burnt my head. Ow. Like, I've made this rookie error before. Hopefully it actually does it. No, this is not really done it either, but it's done it a little bit more, where the actual curl is like, sometimes it ends up being like a ring, like in your face, and it's kind of hard to handle. But these have actually turned out alright, so I do apologize. I can't, you know what guys, I practiced enough now that I can't do it like shit unintentionally. Why is it so bright actually? Let's just calm that rock down. So anyway, I'm just gonna speed this up, and I'm gonna keep doing my hair in little bits. When I get to the top, I'll come and speak to you guys a little bit more. But honestly, this is all that I do. I'm lucky I have a lot of hair. It means that it takes me forever to do, because it's long as well. But I'm really grateful that I have nice thick long hair. It means that the curls look good and they stay well. Normally if I was going on like a big night out, oh, like really just pulled my hair. If I was going on like, I love the way I say big night out, flip. Guys, we haven't been on a night out in forever. But normally if I was going on a night out, I would spray my hair as I'm doing it, but really lightly. So like as the pieces are done, I kind of spray, and I'll literally let like one piece out. I'll keep my hair in my little clip. Oh, clips in my hair, I'm so dumb. I keep my hair clipped and I let out individual pieces and like make sure that they're right, and then spray them. And I find like that way my hair keeps, but I don't want to spray it because I want my hair to stay a soft texture, and tomorrow the waves will be like nice and loose and natural. So, oh, just like burning my bed down here. So we gonna continue with the same motion, and you want to try and get hair that's like in the same section. So you want to get this hair, you don't want to get like hair from the top and from here and try and like, can you see it's coming from like the back and the front? You don't want to try and do that because it's not going to look natural and it's not going to flow well. You can feel when you've gotten a good curl. It's the best feeling. You can feel when it's shit as well most of the time, like, you know, must is not really going to work that well. And I mean, I used to be absolutely terrible at these, so if you feel like you can't do it, just rest assured that I used to not be able to curl my hair with a straightener. Like, some would be alright, but most of them would be like absolutely crap. And I do have a curler, but I literally hardly use it. It makes like, it's a barrel curler, so it kind of has, and it's kind of thin, so I use that for like a beachy kind of a look. But honestly, don't reach for it that much. Like, I just find I get the best curls this way, and people are normally surprised when I say that I've done it with a straightener. Okay, that just got really in my way. Like, you want to try ideally and not get like trapped in one place, because that's when you get kinks. Like, you want to move smoothly through the hair, and like that texture of like moving smoothly through it is what gives you that like smooth curl. I feel like I should talk less and speed this up, but I don't know. I hope that this is helpful for you guys. I'm gonna do another one of those. I'll do another one of the other ones to show you guys again. So when I make the straightener face this way, so this gives you like the long curls more like down like this, and this is going to give you more of the ringlet effect. So you can see I'm literally holding my straightener like horizontally, so it feels like this is not the best one. It feels all right, and that's giving me a slightly more of like a ringlet curl, especially at the bottom. It's like wink, super bouncy. And a little trick, I don't know where I heard about this, but I think that I learnt it on YouTube as well, is that like as your curl is done, you can like, so as it comes out, you kind of like bunch it up and hold it with the heat, and like that makes it keep for like that little bit longer. I'm not patient enough for that, but apparently that could help. And I'm lucky in the sense that yes, my curls drop, but they don't drop really badly. Like, I have some friends like whose hair I've done where I have to literally make it curled like tight because the hair is naturally very straight, and they literally drop out like insane. Maybe I'll demonstrate a bad one. So if I take super long here and I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I'm like burning my hair right now, and then I get like a little bit stuck, and then maybe I keep on going. Hopefully that's worked, but let's see. Looks like it has. So yeah, perfect. You can see here that the bottom of the curl is all fine when I was moving smoothly, but at the top of the head here, it's like, what is that? It's literally, it's kinked because I've held the straightener. You literally, it's like crimping your hair. If you just thought I would, you know, demonstrate the epic fails that I've experienced in me lifetime. Oh, I've got foundation on my new shirt. LOL. These little like side small pieces I don't like to make too curly, so whoopsie. I just tend to go over them quickly, so I don't want little ringlets, so I just want to make them like a little bit wispy like that. This is an awesome, super cute look for me. Hopefully hopefully the light doesn't change too much. It's Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 6:06 p.m.
Okay, that's kind of alright. You can always go back over some pieces like if you want and just like touch them up. Like you're gonna get fixed up a little bit because you're not curly enough. And you can see I'm actually holding both sides of the straightener here. I don't recommend it, it's like burning me, but it's keeping it nice and tight so the pieces don't try and like slip out. Ow! What the hell? This looks like a funny hairstyle. We're gonna let out the top final bit of hair now. I've kind of pulled it apart in the way that my parting goes, so it goes slightly more to the side, and now I've just got this little tool. This is literally just like from Primark or something, and I'm just gonna run it through and try and make the parting like as neat as possible before I curl the hair, because if you try and do this afterwards, the way you've done the curls, it will kind of like not sit naturally and it'll be quite difficult to get it to go naturally. It's very annoying, trust me. I've done it quite a few times, so I like to split my hair before and just make sure that I'm happy with my parting. Now I've just realized that the window I think has been open the whole time. Sorry if it's super loud. This is the most important part. It's also my favorite part because I feel like it's when the look comes together. But I just put a lot of emphasis on making sure that these front pieces look good, because then I feel like that just frames the whole entire look. And I don't want these front pieces to be too curly, as I was saying before, like just something kind of chilled. Really, I don't want to be starting the curl here. You can see I'm like running it down and then flipping it after a little bit. And I burnt myself. You can also obviously flip the straightener and make the curl come inwards if you want to have like, some people like to do like one curl one way, one curl another way, to try and make it like look quite natural. Personally, I can't be asked with that, and I don't feel like it makes a massive difference. So I just do them all one way. I have like, sometimes I'll go, what is even going on? You see guys, we all fuck it up sometimes, we all mess it up sometimes, don't we? So guys, that is it. This is the completed look, and that is how I curl my hair using a straightener. I feel like it lasts really long, especially if you spray it and if you do the curls more tightly before. You can also run your hands through your hair if you want to like loosen the curls up, but it's super easy. This is often my go-to hairstyle look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that and found it useful. If you did, let me know and I can definitely do more hair tutorial videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and until the next video, bye.